The Mysterious Island. That does star The Rock. It's a very good family-oriented movie. So you're going to see two of the movie props from that movie. Two more lizard heads. And the other item was supposed to have been a termite seal. They did not use it. So they left it right there. Straight ahead of us, you see the Pacific Ocean. So the humpback whales, they've been migrating to the Hawaiian Islands from Alaska for centuries. So in 1992, Congress proclaimed the Hawaiian Islands as Whale Marine National Sanctuary. The humpback whales, they entered the Hawaiian waters in November, so they'll be here in our islands very soon, and they leave the Hawaiian waters in the first 2 weeks of April. Remember I said before they used to leave in the last month of March? Now it's like in April. Now, how many of you did see the movie Triple Frontier, Ben Affleck? Please raise your hands. Okay, we had 2, 3. So you know what I was talking about in the valley by their cocaine village, right? Okay. To the right side, look at this lower level of rocks. This is a movie prop. They built this to match the mountains. This is the scene where they're on the ledge of the cliff and they're pulling the mules. And then remember the mule fell over the mountain, you got it? And the money bag went after it. Right here is the photo for the scene. Right there, spot it? Okay. Now, here's what happened. You see the wood over there by the rock? That was the trip door. All the mule did was step down that door, ended up right here on the ground. Same thing with the money bag. All they did was sit right here on the ground. But in the movie, they make it go down the mountains hundreds and hundreds of feet. Yeah? That's movie magic. This is where the scene was done. They just put it right here on the road. But in the movie, they make it go. Okay? Super good movie, guys. If you did not see that movie, put it on your bucket list. You won't regret watching that movie. To the left side, you'll see what looks like a turtle's island. See it? To your left? Follow the body to the flat grounds. That is actually the Kaneohe Marine Base. But it looks like a turtle. Now it looks like a turtle's island from this side of the island. If you was to go to the other side of the island, which is the Makapu'u side, you're going to see that that head is not even attached to that body. It's far away on the other side. Only from this side it looks like it's a turtle's island. But that is the Kaneohe Marine Base. Now the ancient royal-blooded Hawaiians, they believe their mana lies within their bones. Mana meaning their power. So when an ancient royal-blooded Hawaiian would pass away, their designated villagers would carry their bodies all the way to the top of these mountains. At the tip of these mountains, there's some steep cliffs. They would carry their bodies down those steep cliffs because it'll lead them to their Pohokaina. Pohokaina is an ancient royalty burial cave. And only the royalties could be buried in a Pohokaina. After they were done burying their royalties in their respective of the mountains. And as they did so, once they reached the top of the mountains, they would throw themselves off the cliffs. This was to ensure their tongues would speak of no word to any other villagers as to what caves they were buried in. It's a very sacred and secretive burial. This is what a wild boar looks like. It looks very differently from the domestic pigs. They are native to us. They are cause a lot of havoc up here in our mountains. As I'm driving, sometimes we get lucky and are able to see one or two. Sometimes. So just look around, just in case you get lucky. If anybody spots one, holler so I can stop the bus. But here in the islands, we are really, really fortunate. We do not have those instant killing predators like how most of you do in your neck of the woods. In other words, we do not have those mountain tigers, lions, bears, cougars, wolves, coyotes, rattlesnakes, venomous snakes, tarantulas, and the list goes on and on and on. We have two items that we consider a predator. One is the mongoose, that looks like a cross between a ferret and a squirrel. The other one is the wapua, the wild boar. Now the mongoose, they're not native to the Hawaiian Islands. They were introduced into our lands. And they're considered a predator, not to us humans, but because they eat our native birds and its eggs. Coming around the corner, you're going to see a building that we call is the Paliku Gardens. It is one of the venues that we use for people to rent out to the communities to have events. So it's a venue. It once hosted two famous people, Mrs. Michelle Obama and the Dalai Lama. You'll see that body of water that is called the Kaneohe Bay. The cone-shaped island that sits in that body of water, its real name is the Mo'oli'i Island. Mo'oli'i means the tail of a dragon type of a lizard that is walled in the Hawaiian legend as the mo'o. So that's the mo'o's tail. Mo'oli'i. So mo'o is that dragon lizard in the Hawaiian legend. Koli'i means the tail. But it's also known as Chinaman's hat. And the reason it's known as Chinaman's hat is because the Chinese, they were the first immigrants to come to our lands to work in our plantations. When they arrived into the Hawaiian Islands, they docked at the Honolulu docks. And when those Chinese men got off their boats, they all had a hat on their head shaped just like that. And that is why till today, it is also known as Chinaman's hat. Ladies and gentlemen, please look around your seating areas. Do not forget any of your belongings. You're going to watch your step when you exit. You're going to allow me to exit before you exit. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure being your tour guide. From me to you, mahalo nui loa, and a great big aloha.